In material master we have, these are the key fields in the initial screen. So I am going to discuss about this industry sector. So industry sector, as the name indicates, the type of industry this material belongs to. These are the pre-configured, there are pre-configured industry sectors in SAP system. So if you want, you can create your own industry sector also. So by what industry sector indicates is, so suppose consider in SAP have these are the some predefined industry sectors. So here I have opened in another screen. To configure your own industry sector, you can follow this path in SPRO. In logistics general, under material master, in field selection you have this setup here, define industry sectors and industry sector specific field selection. So when you execute this thing, you can see these are the already available industry sectors which are defined in system. So in some of this N and V are defined by the user, these are not pre-configured. So we will see. I'll select these things and I'll paste it here. So it is a 1-digit key. Industry sector is a 1-digit key. So 1, 2, 3, 4, you can denote it. We will identify this industry sector by one word key. This 1 to 4 and A to M are pre-configured. If you want, you can configure your own industry sector also. So here you can see retail. So business, retail, aerospace and defense, service provider, education service, plant engineering, engineering or construction, beverage, chemical industry, education institute, food and related products, mechanical engineering. So in each industry sector deals with different processes. So in retail is different from aerospace, and aerospace and defense is different from service provider, in the sense of including the components and the process and the way they will produce the components, or they might be involved in other activities also, not always production of components and all those things. So chemical industry deals with chemical manufacturing, will have different materials and different processes. So in educational institute also, so they involve in different things. So depending upon your business scenario, you will consider industry sector. Depending upon the industry sector, as I told, so timing I am considering a retail industry sector as retail, material type as again ROH I will select. you can see some of the differences between when we create using material with different industry sectors. So you can note down the screens, observe the screens. Purchasing loop is same. Storage location data also same. This screen also same. Valuation class is ROH. Price control we give 10. Counting, costing. So if I select service provider, you can notice this thing here in industry sector. For industry sector B, that is beverages, we are getting two additional views here: direct store delivery data and direct store delivery totals. These were not there in previous industry sectors. So remaining things were common. Here one more thing you can notice, it is not allowing any sales views, so were not there. Sales views are not there. Here let us show relocation. We will consider this thing, base unit of measure. To purchasing, see this screen we are seeing for the first time, that is DSD data. This means what I also don't know, and DSD totals. So these two views are particularly related for that industry sector, that is industry sector beverages. So for other industry sectors, these two views were not there. So whatever we have seen up to now, these two views were not there. So industry sector controls whatever the views allowed for particular industry sector. These views depends on industry sector. So this is what I wanted to say, I wanted to show actually. See, loading unit group, this and all those things were previously not there. We have already seen for almost 3 to 4 industry sector we have seen. So remaining things, I am not creating the, I am not saving the material, just I wanted to show you what are the views, how it will vary depending upon industry sector. So now see, up to we have seen up to beverages. So remaining fields, there was not much differences. So now I'll go to this chemical industry. Here also I will select. See, here also we have got one more screen, label data. This thing, this view previously not there for again this was not there in beverages and remaining things. So basic data, it is almost common for every material, and purchasing related data almost will be same irrespective of the industry sector. Almost purchasing materials is purchased from, it's a material of purchasing type. So this purchasing view almost the same details will be there. So remaining this will vary. So just look, we will go through these things, then we will see. General plant data, general accounting data 1 2, costing 1 2. So in this industry sector we have got one more view, that is one more view, label data. I will just execute this thing. See, remaining thing just I am entering, but I am not saving anything here. Just I wanted to show how industry sector will vary. I want to say how views will dependent on industry sector. Basic data 2, your one thing you will be observing always, that is basic data 1 and 2 are common for almost all every material. So again I will show basic data 1, purchasing basic data 1. If I come here, so these things are almost common. Material group, so purchasing we have seen there is no difference. MRP is same, almost if it is raw material we are procuring from outside, if it's a chemical industry also, they will buy some raw materials and they will convert it into some finished goods. So this planning data will be there. Depending upon some fields may change. MRP2. So almost these fields will be same, but in addition to common fields, there may be some additional fields depending upon the one. Container requirement, these things are the same, almost all. Storage data is almost all same. See this one, this screen is additional view. This view is additional actually. In we have seen this screen in only in industry sector, chemical industry, label data. So this was not there in previous cases. So what I am trying to show you here is how depending upon the industry sectors your views will change. So now again we will go to other views. This chemical industry, it's done. Beverages, educational institute will go now. See here in education industry sector, educational institute industry sector, we have got compliance or basic material. This screen was not there in previous cases. So remaining fields are same almost. Remaining views are almost there in every other thing, but only this additional view was compliance view. So I will just directly go to that view without wasting time. Let us do one thing. Let us maintain some fields, general data fields, then only it will allow, I think. So deselect all. I will select general data 1 2, purchasing. Let us consider general plan data, accounting 1 2, compliance. So again plan data will be same. So that educational institute act as a plant actually. So that is in that in education institute, a particular material will be keeping on separate places, so that those places will act as storage location, like same like manufacturing plant. So that the educational institution is considered as a plant. That is by the definition of plant, you can say there should be activities. It may be production, it may be some other activities. We consider that as main operations of business, where the main operations of business were going, that we will call as plant. So now we will go to purchasing. So almost you can see here purchasing, almost common fields were there, fields are there. These fields also will vary. Where these fields will vary, I will show you one. What I was looking is accounting view. So irrespective of whatever the industry sector, so for material type will be they can define their own material type actually. Yeah, I think compliance for basic material. These all the fields screens are hidden, I think. So you can see this one extra view is there in this thing. Next I will go to next industry sector, food and related products. So here raw material will be there. Here also label data is there, label data. I think this is similar to, I think, purchasing order, right? This is similar to chemical and food, almost all similar. It's similar views are there. So here you can see both label data is there, chemical, food, and then mechanical engineering. So mechanical engineering, see these are the fields there in mechanical industry. So my intention is to show how the industry sector field controls views in particular master data. So again, next concept is material type. Next I will show how material type will control the fields and views also. Sometimes material types will control the views also, views and fields depending upon the material type. So we have these material types, right? Depending upon this material type, fields will vary, fields and views views will vary actually. So that we will see in next video. So for now you understood this industry sector and where we can configure this industry sector. So the configuration related thing will see later. So once I will complete all the things, all the explanation in details, I will go for configuration. So then first you try to focus on understanding the concept. Yeah, then that's it for now. And next I will, as I told, I will discuss about how material type will control the fields and all those things. Thank you.